important because they don't get it.
She grew up with a brigadier general, and she went to Citadel. So when somebody says to you, so how do I trust you? Here's the answer. You can't trust me, and I don't ask for your trust. I want you to do your own homework on me and look into me. I went to the Citadel. Do you know what it's like to go to the Citadel? As the first woman to graduate, they didn't want me to graduate. They put me through absolute hell. I had to be torn down, and I was alone. And I was torn down to the very fiber of my being. I know who I am. I know what gets me through life. And it's these principles that I had to hold on to tell the story of the worst time you were at the Citadel, when you thought there's no way, nobody wants me to succeed, there's no way I can succeed. Tell me the story of what got you to succeed. Give me a reason to see that you're a fighter. Give me a reason to see that you're not, once you get your teeth into it, you are not letting go. That's what I want to see.
That would have been great.
Now, let me.
That would have been great.
Would have been great. Nancy, I welcome you. I'll spend 3 days with you. I'll put you through hell. But I think you'll come.
SEAL training.
But I think you will come out the other end, because the answer is not going to come from me. The answer is going to come from you, and you either know what those answers are or you don't. Mm-hmm. And I think you do know what the answers are. But they're all telling you talking points. They're all telling you, oh, well, we've got to do this.
Talking points will not beat Lindsey Graham.
Bull crap. None of that will.
Yeah.
Truth and passion for it. And a personal story that shows you are a lion killer. That's what's going to do it.
Can I do the mainstream media translation of your rant as Nancy Mace? Nancy Mace appeared on the Glenn Beck program and said, "You can't trust me. I'm not asking for your trust." Back in a moment. They will just take the worst phrase out of that, and that's how it gets presented. I think it's interesting, though. It's an interesting offer that you offer up to maybe potential candidates. Is this something real? Would you actually do this?
No, I don't know. I'd have to see if they were even serious, if they were even...
I would be interested to see you torture potential candidate. This could be a new reality show. Mm-hmm. And maybe it is candidate SEAL training.
I don't know if it would be.
I'll be in here doing push-ups, and Glenn will be kicking him in the stomach.
I don't think it would be worth it if it had to be televised, because then people would... then you'd have all of that footage.
Well, we do it later. We air it. We air it
afterwards.
Yeah, maybe. And then we have Marcus Luttrell, the Navy SEAL. Seriously, there yelling at you.
You know what Marcus said. You know what Marcus said that is so true. That he told, and I told the story yesterday, that his SEAL trainer when he was 14, the crazy guy down the street, put a line in the sand and said, "Cross it, and I'm going to break you." But you can cross back on any time. You don't have to come back. You can cross, but I'm going to break you. I'm going to think of sadistic things to make you cry and go running home to your mom. You want to be a SEAL? Great. I say the same thing. You want to be a senator? Great. Come on, I'm going to draw a line. You cross that line, I'm going to break you. And I'm going to think of sadistic things to do, because that's exactly what you're going to be put through. I've just been put through 6 years of hell. I think I lost 10 years of my life going up and just trying to speak the truth and being naive and stupid enough to think I know who the media is. Oh, I know you can't really trust, but no, you can't trust anybody. You can't trust anybody. You trust God, and you trust some of the people in America. You look at the people of America. The only thing that I really have faith in is the people of America, me and my God, my family. That's it. That's it. You can't trust anything, and it's going to take years off your life. Why are you doing it? And here's what Marcus said. At the end of it, after they had he had broken his back, he was riddled with bullets, he couldn't walk, he drew a line in the sand at the top of his helmet. And he thought to himself, I am going to drag myself across that line. And when my boots get to the other side of that line, I'm going to draw another line at the top of my helmet, and I'm going to drag myself. And he drug himself, I think it was 8 miles that way. Now, I don't know about you, but one of his SEAL buddies actually drug himself 4 miles down the road. He was blind because they shot him in the face. The only thing that Marcus recognized as human on his face when he saw him was his lower lip. And when they found him 4 miles away from where he was. He had drugged himself, and they found him with an empty gun in his hand. He was fighting blind with no chance of survival till the end. That's the candidate I want. That's the person I want. You want to be that person? Call me. You don't? You're not going to beat Lindsey Graham.